Just about at the halfway point of the season. Plenty of games left to watch and so many different ways to watch.
BA, how about this? I can watch any game in the league right now on my phone. That's just unreal. I just love what the NBA has done, making the game accessible anywhere.
A look at the starting group for the Pistons. Isaiah Stewart out there with Duren. Then there's Ivy. Then there's Hayes. And it's Livers in at the 3.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
And both free throws good for MP.
And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
Here's Livers. Here's Duren. Pass to Hayes. Fires the 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
Yeah, usually Duren is more of a finisher, but being selfless with the ball is a good thing for him in the long run.
Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense.
Hayes against MP. Right wing. Here's Ivy. From 8 feet away, drops it in.
Just finding room to go to work inside. Ivy really relies on his physical abilities to get a close-range shot.
And here's MP from outside. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
MP against Hayes. Pass to Ivy. Just over a minute and a half in. Puts it up. The rebound by Allen.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Allen against Hayes. Pass to Livers. Stewart with it. Good D by Mobley.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Oh, he dialed that one up from long distance. MP's got 14.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Pass to Ivy. Back to Hayes. They need this. The rebound by Allen.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you got to play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
Now here's MP. 14 points for him. Allen on the wing. Back to MP. Just 5 on the clock. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
And a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. Lopez, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Osman comes in for Evan Mobley. Levert's checked in for Okoro. And Garland is subbed in for Mitchell. Now here's Bagley. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, I mean, to get a shot like that on a drive, it's those type of plays that will chip away at the lead. It's just raining threes for them early.
Outside Burks. Pass to Bagley. Outside Burks. And the foul called on Caris LeVert. That's his first foul of the game. And the Pistons making a change here. Fournier's checked in. Wiseman against Lopez. Wiseman, the pass to Burks. That one goes in.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
The Cavaliers leading. MP outside. Pass to LeVert. Back to MP. 50 seconds left now in the first quarter. Fires it. And another basket for Cleveland.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And he knocks down the first one. Well, the Pistons front office has said they want to have quality, character veterans to help balance their roster, Smitty.
What they're doing, BA, they're building an identity. You need those veteran players to teach the young guys what it takes to be a pro.
Now here's MP. 19 points in the game. From deep. A miss. Out of 8 shots, he's now made 6. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. The kick out to Fournier. Three-pointer off the mark. The Cavaliers have got 6 of 8 shots to go. Here's Garland. Ooh, rejected by Wiseman. Outside Burks. Fades back. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Cleveland, up by a healthy 8 points. A different look for Cleveland. LeVert's checked in for Okoro. MP comes in for Mitchell. And Neto is subbed in for Garland. For the Pistons. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3.
The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Raul Neto out there with MP. And it's LeVert in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Wizards put on a show. He finished with 17 points and stretched the other team out a bit, nailing a few threes. It's just been a great stretch of games for him, and there's plenty of reason to think he'll keep going. Send it back to you.
That's good stuff, Allie. He really made his presence felt in that one, doing some heavy lifting.
And I think he'll try and repeat that performance tonight.
And I'm sure Coach is hoping for that as well, but every night's different. Who knows, maybe someone else will have to step up this time.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Diallo passes to Burks. Will it go? No good on the shot. And it's Cleveland the other way. They defeated Washington in their last game.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
They knew that the arena would be rocking, and if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
Just 3 to shoot. From deep, MP. They grab their own miss. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. Going to the line for 1. A different look for Cleveland. Lopez, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. And it's Osman in for Neto. Livers, he's checked in for the Pistons. Hayes comes in for Fournier. And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have, and they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
Detroit calls timeout. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
You know what happens. You start to miss a few. You develop a lack of confidence, and suddenly it becomes contagious.
Rubio's checked in for Lopez. 32 seconds left in the second. Here's Livers. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Burks. 5 on the clock. Back to Wiseman. A shot to stop the drought. The rebound by Osman.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
MP outside from deep three-point range. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The Cavaliers on top, running away with this one. And we'll be back with you shortly. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Cleveland has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall, setting the floor for the Pistons. Hayes is out there with Ivy. Then it's Duren. Then it's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Livers in at the 3, the small forward. And the basket by MP.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Cavaliers have surprised many with their ascension. Coach Bickerstaff said they had to be really patient through some difficult times, but his star center, Jared Allen, said, quote, no matter who's in front of us, big or small, we're going to go out there and fight till the end. Brian?
Yeah, that's what got him here, Allie. Thank you. A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
And the Pistons shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Pass to Hayes. Here's Duren. Back to Hayes. Rejected by Allen.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Okoro. Back to Mitchell. MP outside. Just 5 to shoot. Nails it from beyond the arc. MP's got 6 in the quarter.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Pass to Ivy. Here's Livers. Here's Ivy. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. To the wing on the left. There's the 3. Cavaliers with a rebound. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. As impressive as the numbers were for Mobley as a rookie, the consistency stood out the most, Grant.
Yeah, no question, B.A. Mobley shows up and makes an impact every night. He just finds ways to help the team even when the shots aren't there. He's the type of player that fits with any system.
And so it's Detroit with it. The Cavs getting their last shot to go.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
Here's MP. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Now here's Hayes. He's got 5. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Ivy. The offensive rebound. Duren, no good.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Here's Livers. Allen defending. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. He shoots. And again, it's Cleveland converting.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Here's Duren, a steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. To end the run, Stewart. Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to Hayes from downtown. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Mobley with the block.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable. Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Here's Livers. Give him 8. Here's Ivy. Here's Hayes. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Mobley.
He can't get anything to fall this quarter, and obviously that's dragging the whole team down.
Drops in the 3.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Now here's Hayes. 5 points in the game. To the paint. Up and in on the layup. Stewart's got his first points of the night.
This is where you want Isaiah Stewart being aggressive. He's a solid interior scorer.
Hayes against MP. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Ivy. Here's Stewart, covered by MP. Now here's Hayes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Mitchell over to help. The Pistons need to get one up quick. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Here's Garland. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. A deep 3 from MP. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. And they're up an insane amount going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be back in a moment. And 1 quarter to go in a game. And the Cavaliers will go for a different look here. Wade, he's checked in for Mobley. Stevens comes in for Osman. Karis LeVert's checked in for Rubio. And MP is subbed in for Neto. And the Pistons will go for a different look here. Duren, he's checked in for Wiseman. Stewart comes in for Diallo. Ivy's checked in for Fournier. And Hayes is subbed in for Burks. Karis LeVert is out there with MP. Then there's Robin Lopez, and it's Stevens in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Nice catch and finish on the lob.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Yeah, and this is not what they needed. Now the clock is stopped, and their opponent is at the line.
The first free throw is good.
The size Hayes possesses at his position is unique. He's good at using his physical advantages.
And he makes both free throws. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. And here's MP from outside. Hampton grabs the board. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Just so crafty. Killian Hayes is difficult to stay with when he's looking to create for himself.
And here's MP. Lets a three fly, and again for three. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching tonight's game. So long and good night, everyone.